My name is Robin Nicole, and I was born on May 8th, 1972. I came in on the Heralds of Light frequency as a way shower of freedom, along with the energy of independence for all. I came to hold the light. I came to help make the world a better place to live in. I also came in with a Chiron wounding in Aries, which means I have a deep core wound around empowerment, self-worth, and rejection. My parents named me Robin, not just because the robin bird is the first sign of spring, but to remind me that I was born to fly, to spread my wings and soar through life, and that I am allowed to take up space in this world. I matter, and I can make a difference to myself and others. I come to finally remember, to finally break the chains that bind, to finally turn the key and open my heart to joy, peace, and happiness. I do this in so many ways that it is way too much to explain in a short bio. I am not just one thing, and I never feel as though I have arrived. As every moment new beliefs arise and new mysteries unfold, I change and evolve. I am light. I am and always will strive to make a difference, to help my fellow man grow and evolve around me, to teach by example, and to always speak my truth. I invite you to get to know me, explore through the eyes of Robin's world. My world revolves around color, around sound, around always seeking to connect fully with my higher self. When I am fully in balance, I create so many things. I am a way shower. I am an artist. I am a channeler of all that is. I am a starlight master who puts one foot in front of the other, even through the toughest of times, and push through adversity, to shine my light out into the world as bright as I possibly can.
Hello, beautiful, beautiful beings of light. How are you today? I'm trying to get like a good view. I didn't bring my camera stand like I usually do out here in the forest, and so I'm kind of in an awkward view. But this is like the best that I can do at the moment. I have you propped up against a tree at the moment, but I'm in a different place. Today is June 2nd, 2023, and I've been kind of on a mission to find a space to bring people to in the forest, where I will be for the retreat, when I have the retreat next year. And I decided to kind of come up and suss out this place up here. It's in Torque Waterfall, and it's in Killarney, and there's a big huge forest behind me. I don't know if you can see if I can turn the camera. I'm inside a big huge ancient forest, and I came here a few years ago, and I used to come here just to meditate. And when I was doing that, one day I felt like I was being watched, and as I looked up, I saw these two elemental beings. They were peeking around this tree, and they were watching me. And so I know that they kind of they live in this area. And this is also the place where I came and placed an Andara back in 2019, I think it was, on Halloween, because I was told to place an Andara in this water. right in this area because this is kind of like where the fairies are. And so I thought this would be a good place to bring people out during the retreat. So I came out and I just got some video footage so that I can put it into the retreat. And so I just wanted to, I pulled some cards before I went out, and I wanted to talk about some things that I've been going through. I've been kind of I needed to come out to the forest today because I'm kind of finding myself going into a funk, into more of like a hermity type, just not wanting to go anywhere, not wanting to do anything, and just feeling a little bit kind of like nothing is happening. And a lot is happening behind the scenes, but just nothing is happening. I just feel like every day is just kind of getting a little bit mundane or whatever. And so I pulled a few cards to see what we might be looking at here. And I pulled this card. First of all, I pulled the Arcturian card. Here's the Arcturian card. It's from the Lemurian Starchild Oracle deck. And it's about connecting to the Arcturians, pure white light, DNA, healing, sacred geometry. So I thought maybe I might try to connect to the Arcturians, and I know that they are part of the Council of Nine, and I know that they're part of this EK Honia crowd. They are part of it. And so I brought my galactic crystal with me today so that I can connect with them. And then I got this lower world card from my shamanic deck. And I just want to talk a little bit about the lower world and what this all means. And so I just got the book out just so that I can just tell you what this card kind of means. So the lower world holds the hidden treasures of humanity. It is a place of rich and fruitful darkness where we can find the disowned parts of ourselves and the abandoned aspects of our psyches. The lower world is the place of our ancestors, where we discover the gifts and lessons from the past. It is the realm of collective unconsciousness, and here we can meet our demons and transform them into pure energy, our source of personal power. Now this morning, when I was doing my card spread, I got a transference card saying that I was going to be doing a transference shift. And this card, the way that I drew it, it says, it is time to unearth your hidden treasures. Do not make yourself small in order for others to like or accept you. Bring out the gems and precious stones that you have kept inside your heart, hidden even from yourself. It's time to honor your past and recast your life as a heroic quest. As your journey into the lower world, you will be offered all of the gifts of your ancestors. Their struggles, the way they hurt, the way they lived, and the way they died will become blessings. So it kind of makes me feel like I should do a little bit of a shamanic journey while I'm sitting out here in the forest, and just to kind of go in and see what's coming through. I'm getting a lot of divine feminine, working in the flow, receiving your birthright, unconditional love. The knowledge card has come up as well. And I think this one is about that we come in here with this knowledge and then we feel okay, so it says the knowledge, I'm going to hold the card up. The knowledge is a gift that is meant to be shared with others. Most often this card comes to those who are teachers or those who facilitate the transference of information to others in some way. The knowledge card is here to reaffirm the understanding that you play an important role in bringing through information, teachings, and higher learning to others. You help others to advance through what you have to share. This is a gift. If you have been doubting yourself or your abilities, then it's time to let that go. Trust yourself and what it is you have to offer as a tool of spirit. You are here to raise the consciousness and awareness of others on this planet. And oftentimes it is those who are born to teach and exchange knowledge who doubt they have anything worthwhile to share. This is the very reason the knowledge card has come to you today. It is time to step out of your way, to let go of your doubts or fears about claiming you. You were born to take up space here. You were born to share what you have. Spirit is acknowledging this for you to help encourage you onward. Look carefully at the fractal image on the card and you will see an energy line coming straight from the top, down into the crown chakra of the being. It then continues to flow through and out of the being. This represents you. Spirit is attempting to show you that what you have to teach comes directly from above, from the universe. It is intended to be delivered to and shared with the world. To doubt your knowledge is to doubt spirit. Trust what you have. Know you can do this. Spirit is backing you on this and encouraging you to embrace the teacher you were born to be. So I don't know about you out there who are watching this, but sometimes I doubt myself and I feel like, oh, maybe I'm not good enough because other people will be bringing things in a different way than I do. And I think, oh, I need to take this class or that class because this person has somehow the magic knowledge that's going to make it so that all of a sudden I have all this like information or I have all these like transmissions or whatever. And it's telling us that we need to take time. We need to go with the flow. And I got this card, it's called Winter's Dream. It's about the gestation period. So when right now, we are probably more than likely in a gestation period where we're getting ready to rebirth a new human, a new future human. And sometimes you have to allow your time to gestate and allow the snow to come in and just sit. Now it's kind of weird because this card was picked in June and June is not like really a wintry time. But I think that the card is just saying that we need to spend time just thinking. So what I would like to do is I think the best thing to do would be to connect to the Arcturians and see if they have a message for us today. So I'm going to tune in and connect and see what comes through. I'm asking for a pure connection to the Arcturians to give us a message today, on this day, June 2nd, 2023, to help us move forward. Oh, Nakayana Hinataya. They're telling me that they feel my sadness. Akiyana. That's kind of the name that they call me. And they feel the pain. Of what I'm going through at this time. Nakaya Natiana Hunatayana. O Nataya Nakunataya. Dear ones, we the Arcturians are here today, as we are always with you. We come in peace. We come in the light. We come to help the humans as they make a shift into the next best version of themselves. For you cannot shift into the next highest, best version of yourself unless you have your mind, your body, and your spirit in balance. Like a triangle. Everything inside the triangle. They're showing me a triangle, and they're showing me a bird. A large bird flying through the triangle. Oh. This is the diamond consciousness. They're showing us how to work with the diamond consciousness. They're asking us to spend more time in our healing chambers, bringing in the light, the seventh, and I'm hearing ninth dimensional light. Allow it to flow through you. Bring the blue ray into your being and allow it to fill you up. Bring it through from the crown, the tip of the triangle, all the way down through. And allow yourself to sit with the blue ray. The diamond consciousness. They're saying that us humans make things very hard and very difficult. And that we We tend to create mountains out of molehills. We try to figure things out by making it difficult. There is no reason to make your spiritual practice so complicated that you can't even remember what to do. So what they're suggesting is that we go with the divine flow, the divine feminine flow. We ebb and flow, and we just live in the moment. Go wherever it is that we are, say, drifting towards, and allow it to manifest. It's that simple. Your connection to spirit should not be a difficult one. For you come fully equipped, fully aligned, and fully activated as far as that's concerned. You don't need to do anything. Just allow yourself to be. And the knowledge will come through when it's not being forced. Bring it down in through your heart. And it's so simple. If it feels like love, then it's right for you. If it makes you feel unsettled, then maybe that information that you're hearing or listening to isn't correct for you. Let it go and let it flow. For in the diamond consciousness, in the facet of the diamond, we are all one. And there are many facets, many sides to the diamond. Simply flow through the triangle patterns inside the diamond. And allow yourself to go in and out and all the way through. This is when you gain the knowledge. We are all made out of sacred geometry. We are all made out of light. Simply be. That's all you have to do. There's no doing, just being. So that message was a little bit, I found it difficult to actually do because I kept putting my own thoughts into it, and then they kept just telling me to keep focusing on just allowing things to flow naturally. So I have no idea really if any of that really made sense. I think it's not about activations and magical like channelings and all this kind of stuff. That's not what it's all about. It's about sitting here in the forest and just taking in the keys and the codes that nature has to give us. To be one with the earth. And to allow yourself time to sit and ruminate and just gestate, or whatever that one card was, gestation period. Allow the information and the knowledge that is coming through you. And then to just do whatever makes your heart sing. I've been thinking about doing a piece of artwork lately. It's been gestating in my thoughts. I've been thinking about how I want to put it together. And I've been contemplating whether I want to do it or not want to do it. And the piece of artwork would be for a friend of mine. I really don't have a lot to say. I just want to take in the view, take in the love. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just allow you to have some time to just be with the beautiful, beautiful forest that is behind me. Take in the trees. I'm sitting here with my foot up against the roots of a tree that has fallen down. I have my camera stand here that didn't work because, but look inside here. This is inside the roots of the tree. The tree has fallen. The roots are still connected. And a baby tree is starting to grow out of it. A new tree. So I came down here. I was trying to do a live to show everybody, but this is another part of the forest. It's so beautiful here. Look at this. This is off the beaten path. The tourists don't really show up here. This is where I'm going to be bringing people during the retreat. And this is so cool because there's like this little island that's kind of in the middle of the forest in the river. And somebody has come in here. I just want to take you down here. See, it's a little bit unsteady, so I'm sorry if I'm shaking the camera. Somebody's come down here and stood up a whole bunch of little rocks. Let's see if I can get this to go in. Look, they've stacked up little rocks all along this little island. Normally you can't get to this island. It's usually too much water. But now you can walk through the... See, there's not a lot of water going through at the moment. So you can kind of walk over through the stepping stones over to the little island on the other side.